Rap Delites. Rap Delites. Rap Delites.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Rap Delites podcast. No gossip, no cultural appropriation, just organic hip-hop commentary. You know what I'm talking about? What's going on, people out there? Everybody listening to us on SoundCloud, everybody watching on Facebook, everybody watching on YouTube, everybody giving thumbs up, everybody giving thumbs down. We want to give y'all a big old peace and blessings. You know what I mean? Ha ha! What's going on? Y'all good? What?
I'm here.
You good?
I'm here.
I got my brother over there.
I heard about Solange, so I had to take a trip.
Oh yeah, listen. That Solange thing, man.
I was missing.
I'm all about that. I'm all about that. I mean, I'm all about black love, but I'm also all about breakups. You gotta get her peace back. You know what I mean? Every time, sometimes you gotta get rid of a motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'm here for it. I'm here for Solange to get rid of her husband.
I went to shoot my shot.
Yeah, absolutely. I went straight to our IG. All right, what's going on, people? I got my brother over there, TSK1.
Peace.
Got the stat shirt on, looking fly and shit.
Yeah, make sure you get pissed.
It's all crispy and shit. Fresh out the pack.
I just broke it out the pack.
Fresh out the fucking pack.
Yeah.
You corny as shit. You corny as shit.
His shiny aluminum foil Adidas fucking shit.
There we go, right there. You know what I mean? Adidas. We got my sister over here, Chrissy Mac, bitch. What's good, Mac?
With my plain white Philly tee.
There she go. You know what I mean? White tee. No, you need like a baggy. Remember the baggy tees motherfuckers used to wear?
The ones that all the way down here.
Yeah, down to their knees and all the way.
Like a nightgown.
Yeah, them shits was terrible. Them shits was ass. You know what I mean? We're waiting for our sister, Miss Smith, who hasn't here yet, but we're going to pop it off regardless. You know what I mean? She was supposed to come. But if not, we're going to just stir the boat all by ourselves without Mama Bear. You know what I mean? Everybody good?
Let's go. Let's do it.
You good?
We good.
Are y'all ready to pod? No fuckers ain't ready to pod. These fuckers ain't never ready to pod.
I'm in the seat.
I'm here for the shit.
I'm fresh. I got a dope ass fresh as tea.
Are you here for the shits?
For the shit?
You here for the shits. We're going to get into some shit today. We got a great show for the people.
I thought you was talking about shit.
Nah, not like bowel movements. You know what I mean?
I would say negative.
This fucking guy.
That's what he said.
This fucking guy.
Be clear.
What's your little thing? Where it go? Yeah, there you go. How about that?
I like that.
So, we got a good show for y'all. Everybody that tuned in, you know, we always got a great show for y'all. But this is an extra special great show for y'all. You know what I mean? We're going to pop off. But we're going to get into, like we always do in every single solitary episode, we talk about what we've been listening to so we can give y'all some dope from our perspective. You know what I mean? People will listen to the radio or you got your Facebook and everything like that. But some of y'all be listening to fucking garbage. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Y'all listening to fucking garbage. So we give y'all some dope shit.
So I'm here to give you an education.
Yeah, education. You know what I mean?
Right, Chris?
Education.
Because they don't know.
You got to do the education.
You got to do the education.
You got to do the homework. Like do the homework. You got to do. You hear about him talking about he's going to change his name to Jesus billionaire genius.
Oh, that was a joke.
Listen, you know the dope thing about Kanye?
He can sing anything.
He knows how to rev people up. Mm-hmm. And that's all he does. Just rev people up. All that shit is hyperbole to me. He don't really. Oh, he's crazy. No, he ain't. Yeah, man, he just got you.
It's like,
you know what I mean? That's all hyperbole. Yeah.
That's why he getting all them tax clearances.
He know what he doing. You know what I mean? He's smart. You know what I mean? He ain't dumb like some people say.
Like everybody says.
He's smart.
Some people.
And he wants respect. All right, so TSK1, what you been listening to, bruh?
Well, I ain't been listening to I have. I'm lying. I was just
you fronting. You were just about to front.
Not no more. I got it.
All right, there we go.
I reeled it in. I have been putting some time into that Gangstar,
Okay.
which is it's reminiscent. It reminds me of home, and I like the fact that it came out this time of year because it just remind me of Gangstar. Gangstar, like, you know, well, back in the day growing up, it was always cold. You know what I mean? It was always like fall and winter time. So I've been putting some time into that, and I'm very happy. I'm thoroughly happy with what they did.
Yeah, it was one of the better albums that came out after somebody passed. Like, you know, all that shit they was doing with Tupac, some of that shit was just like, yo, come on, man.
Right. It's personal. and the thing is, I take the project personal because I take Gangstar personal. I take Guru personal. You know, when cats was to start throwing their top fives, and the same cats always be on everybody's top five, I'll always throw Guru.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
it was dope. This album was dope to come out, and like I said, it was refreshing to hear an album that happens after somebody passed, and it actually sounds cohesive and everything like that. And I was watching an interview with Premier on with Ebro and them, and he was sitting there. It was so dope to actually hear Primo talk. You know, because every time. And when Gangstar was popping, like, he didn't do a whole lot of rapping. He spoke with his hands.
Right.
You know what I mean? But now he's got to be the front man for Gangstar, and, like, to hear him talk and tell stories, it's, like, really dope. Like, damn, that's how Primo talk. That's how he sounds.
Yeah.
So it's dope to hear that. And he talking about how he bought the rights to these recordings from the people, the brother that had them.
Was it that dude?
Yeah. So he bought the rights for that. Oh, he had a ton of shit.
He don't get his name settled.
Nah. But he bought the rights to the shit, and then he had to sift through a bunch of different stuff, or whatever like that, and he came up with this album. It's dope, and it's great because Premier is a dope producer, and he was able to put together something dope. So
I like he said the ritual that he just made up. He didn't read about it. He didn't discover it. It was just a thing that seemed right to him before he set up, you know, work in the studio. I like how I articulated it that before it was Primo would cook the beat and Guru would write the rhymes to the beat. Now the beat was already the rhymes was already made, and he had to fit the beat to the rhyme. It's just a reverse, a reflective kind of thing.
And that's a hard thing to do, and that's why a lot of those albums like that don't come off as well, because, you know what I mean, when you rhyming, it's like you catch the beat when you rhyme.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But the beat don't catch you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And the thing is like you said in the beginning of you know, my steez. It is Guru and Premier.
Yeah, and
there's always a message involved.
And I think the fact that Premier is a great producer helped to make this a dope album. You know what I mean? Because other motherfuckers that might have did it, they might have been engineers and different motherfuckers that didn't really have a passion for the project, and that's why the shit's come off.
I'm not shy to throw the mantle of genius around. I'm not shy. I do. Also, I want to double up on some friends of ours, and that is the who also sent me a project.
We are
1520. Our friends from the Thoroughborough in North London. Send me.
That's Nomadic.
That's Nomadic Poet and Dramatic XL. I was like Dramatic XL, but it's Dramatic.
Dramatic.
So since I discovered and made contact with these brothers, I've been chopping it with them like ever since. I feel like I know these dudes, and I do. Like, people just busting it up, just on a regular on
IG?
on Instagram, which is my favorite place to be. Let me check that out.
Yeah, you stay on there a lot. Like you said, like I actually had to get the fuck off Instagram. I'm on it, but I don't be on it like that. And I actually like all of those models and big booty chicks. I like unfollowed all of that shit. Like if you don't follow me.
Right.
And I don't really fuck with you like that.
Or especially sharing and bigging up this podcast.
Yeah. If you don't follow me and I don't really fuck with you, or unless you just absolutely positively stupid gorgeous. Like stupid, and not just, but a lot of them, it don't even be like booty stuff. It just be like they got their own little thing and they going on, but they still, you know what I mean, got their thing. You know what I mean?
This is a track right here that I like on this joint. This joint, and these are all Dramatic XL's beats. He actually told me a story a couple of years ago. That it was a DITC producers event that was going on at DITC Studios that Dramatic was invited to. But whatever happened, the event got canceled. It never went through. So Dre, he just went nuts on making beats, and those beats ended up becoming what 1520 is what we listening to.
Okay.
And what you hearing is he just went in his bag and he was out there impressed, but those beats didn't go to waste because they are 1520.
That's a dope little story.
This track is called A Level. And the MC that's spitting right now, I forget his name. I didn't make contact with him, but this cat from Philly.
Oh, really?
So I asked Nomadic, I said, yo, who the brother on there that's from Philly? He said, I know a lot of cats from Philly. He said, I know so-and-so, Ray Supreme.
Shout out to Ray Fogues.
I said, what you talking about, Nomadic Poet?
Shout out to Ray Fogues.
He said, he actually know Ray Supreme, Ray Fogues. And they rock together.
Okay. That's dope. That's dope.
I said, yo, I text Ray, I said, yo, you know Nomadic Poet? He said, yeah, I know him. He said, we rock together.
We gotta get, when Ray Fogues joint is complete, we gotta get Ray on here.
It's in the talk.
Yeah, ain't no fucking talk. He coming. He fucking drag you here. You know what I mean?
This track right here is like a dedication to Rakim. It's called Rakim Tradition.
Okay.
These guys. I mean, I love this project. It's like real hip hop. It's showing proof to me, and it's that hip hop is personal, but it's universal. And this goes against what the brother saying that hip hop belongs to black people. It did belong to us, but as we gave it to the world, now it belongs to the world. We can't claim ownership to it. We can only claim ownership to its discovery and manifested it. When it belongs to existence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I remember Ice-T said a long time ago, man. If you make some good gumbo and then you start fucking canning it and sending it out throughout the world, you gotta expect motherfuckers to bootleg your gumbo, like not bootleg, but take your gumbo and put their own twist on it. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But dope picks for the week, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Chrissy Mack, what you been listening to? As if I don't know.
I was listening to the new Griselda Chef Dre single that came out Friday or Thursday. Friday.
Griselda on some shit though.
Yo, shout out the Electricity Chef Dre on the cover.
You gotta get on some of this Griselda shit, bro.
This track right here.
Is this the joint that you put in the group?
Yeah, I put it in the group.
It was another joint that I listened to. Then my phone had dropped or whatever. But I didn't get back to it.
This is like reminiscent of some rude shit, don't you?
Remember when I said about this? Not this track, but I said about their whole becoming is reminiscent of like the Wu-Tang. You know what I mean? That whole thing that they got going on.
All these dudes from Buffalo.
Yeah.
I want to hear a Griselda and Wu album.
Or at least something produced. Look at this fucking guy.
At least
fucking guy.
At least Raekwon
Ghost and Meth and RZA produced. I'm sure something like that'll pop off. I'm sure something like that'll pop off. They dope. You know what I mean? Griselda. So Chef Dre, Griselda joint. These motherfuckers is what's popping right now. You know what I mean?
And there's other cats that I don't think that's down with them. That's popping out of Buffalo.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Now Buffalo's like it's like when everybody was coming from fucking Staten Island and Shaolin and all that kind of old shit like that. Remember what was that?
You talking about King Just?
King Just.
King Just was he was from Staten Island.
Yeah,
and they called that motherfucker. It wasn't just their thing.
Yeah,
that was actually a whole.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the record companies were just snatching motherfuckers up. Where you from? Come here. You know what I mean? It was that type of vibe. You know what I mean?
He deserved this deal.
Yeah, no. I got the album.
Yeah,
I got the album. So it wasn't no smack against him. But I mean, they
had his head. It was spotlight.
Yeah. So Griselda. What I've been listening to is funny how things come across your radar. I was watching the JBP, the Joe Button podcast.
Okay.
And they was talking about some like gossip shit or whatever like that. And then they was talking about this brother named Guap Dad 4000, young boy. He was in some festival and he got into a fight or whatever like that. So they was quoting some of his lyrics on the show. And I was like, and while they was quoting the lyrics, they were talking like, damn, Duke, he kind of hot. Like they were just like saying shit. So I just like, all right, let me go listen to the album with like that. He has an album called Dior Deposits, Guap Dad 4000. Standout joints on this joint is Doing Too Much. He also has a joint called Gucci Pajamas, which is fucking funny. And another joint called Prada Process, which is the song he got beat up for.
Prada Process.
Yeah, but he
What's that about?
It's just him. It's just he a young boy, but you could tell like some of these young boys they can rhyme. They just ain't fine tuned. And you hearing like remember when we first started back in the day? Like we wasn't the best. The most killer punchline MCs in the world, but we was working on our shit. And that's what these dudes are. Like, they just working on their shit or whatever like that. But this joint right here, he got Prada Process is a dope joint, you know what I mean? Real, like, metaphorically and everything like that. It was real dope, you know what I mean? So, if you get a chance to check out Dior Deposits by Guap Dad 4000, I suggest you check that joint out.
Yeah, that was my next question.
What?
Do you suggest it?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can check it out. Definitely check it out. So, I was listening to that, and then I was also listening to Dave East New John. Survival. You remember you was listening to something that had Davies on it and you didn't know
what
the fuck it was?
The Pete Rock joint, I forget the name of that joint. Everybody was on it. I can find it.
Yeah, but he got a joint produced by Premier called They Wanna Kill You, which is dope. He has another joint called Godfather 4 with Nas, that's dope. He has another joint called OG with him and Rick Ross and The Dream. Your boy The Dream on there.
Oh yeah, I fuck with The Dream. That's right.
Yeah, I know. Absolutely.
That's what I saw on that. He got everybody, man.
Yeah.
Who ain't on this fucking?
Yeah, he got a joint called What's Going On with Fabulous. He got a joint with E40 called Devil's Eyes. Like Jay Davies in his bag. You fuck with Davies, Chris?
Not really.
Why not?
Ain't he Method Man?
Yeah, he played Method Man inside the movie. Why not? Any particular reason? Or you just ain't?
I don't know. You know what? The first time I went to go check him out, I wasn't really feeling it. So I just never went back.
Never went back for it or whatever like that. Davies is tight. You know what I mean? He's not like super duper spectacular or whatever like that, but he in the pocket. You know what I mean? And this is a tight joint. You know what I mean? The production on here is tight. He's doing his own thing. He got a Nipsey tribute on here and everything like that. So I mean, if you in the New York City street shit, I suggest y'all check out this Davies Survival joint or whatever like that. You know what I mean? So we're gonna cut to a break. Be right back. More Rap Delites, more Chrissy Mack, more TSK1. You know what I mean?
No Miss Smith.
I'm Bats.
I'm Miss Smith.
And I'm TSK1.
And you're watching Rap Delites.
Welcome back to the Rap Delites podcast. I am Bats. That is Chrissy Mack. That is Miss Smith. Welcome to the show, Miss Smith.
Hey.
Finally got Miss Smith. Finally got here. Whatever the case may be.
My right ear just got, left ear just got blew the fuck out.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
God, yeah.
You miss me?
The mouth almighty.
Did you miss me?
Oh shit. And we got my brother TSK1 over there. And TSK1 brought a guest.
Yes, sir.
Who you bring over there, TSK1?
This is my brother I come to know for. We know each other for like 2 years now. 2 years and some change or whatever. But this brother actually on a job, one of my many jobs that I've had in the past.
And TSK1 has had plenty of jobs.
Yeah. So this brother actually trained me for the we used to work together. Like trained me for this
at the pretzel spot.
That's right. I put everybody on more.
So this is my brother Hakim G.
Okay.
You know what I mean? The people's choice, the people's champ, an advocate of our people. You know what I mean? At this particular place where we don't work at this location together, but it's in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
This place will remain unnamed.
Okay.
That place gets no fucking love here. So anyway, like Hawk would just always be visible. You know what I mean? Out amongst the people and take no shit from nobody. You know what I mean? But we would always talk about our people, advocating for our people, doing health and vitality and such, and Hawk, lo and behold, I showed up one day there and I'm like, I ain't see the fast car in the parking lot. So I asked,
what kind of car are we talking about? What kind of car are we talking? Lamborghini?
This is Dodge.
Lamborghini?
Dodge.
What you got? Okay, what Charger?
So look, I'm showing up at the establishment and I'm like, damn, I ain't seen Hawk. Like way high. So I asked one of the other employees, I'm like, yo, where Hawk at? He said he quit. I'm like, word? He said he started his own business.
It'd be like that. That's what's up.
Now, with that said, I pass the baton to you, brother.
Okay.
Just to telling people about what you got, your story, everything.
Okay. The name of my company is called HUHU, HUHU, which means helping us help you. And I actually stumbled upon doing this because, like he was saying, I was working and I had eventually made it to like a corporate level. And with that level came more stress and, a lot of stuff. So I had ended up getting myself an ulcer, and I was going to work bent over. I was looking ridiculous. And my wife was like, you got to go to the hospital. You got to go to the hospital. I was like, man, I don't do the hospital. But, my mom was a health nut. So I said, let me find something natural that can do it. And lo and behold, I found out if you like juice cabbage and aloe vera, it helps it because the ulcer done put like a sore in the lining of your stomach. So by you putting the cabbage and the aloe vera, it restores the mucus right back around the stomach of the lining. So
membrane.
Yeah. So listen, bro, I had made that junk. We ain't had no juicer. We had a blender, the bullet. I made that with that, and we did it. Well, she did it, and put it in mason jars. I'm going to work. Ulcers was going in a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
And and to test it, I'm starting to drink alcohol and all that to make sure, but it was going a week. So I had started researching more, and I was like, damn, if they could do that, maybe I could find something to grow my damn hair back.
Powerful.
So,
Did that work?
No. I'm working on it.
You can't drink it, you gotta rub it on the side. You gotta do topical.
I remember stopping by, we would always chop it, you know what I mean? Then we had talked about, he had mentioned it. And then, like, damn, lo and behold, he like fucking did it.
Yeah. Yeah. When you got something, like when you work and first of all, I was working in a toxic environment. It was real hectic. And the amount of disrespect and stuff that was going on there, for me to be, coming from where I come from and then to get to this level just to go back to where the hell I came from, that's what it felt like to me.
Yeah.
And then you got something that's inspiring in you, and it's knocking at you, you got to jump. You got to take a leap. And I'm not saying I'm successful or anything like that, but I just had to
speak it into existence.
Yeah, I had to manifest it and see it for myself. So I did that. And, a lot of people is gravitating to it. I really want our people to gravitate to it. I want people in the hood to gravitate to it because everywhere you look, you could buy a beer, you could buy any liquor, you could buy anything that they put in our neighborhood. Yeah, they put in our neighborhood to tear us down. You know what I'm saying?
But nothing good. You know what I mean?
Nothing good.
Like sometimes I go in like poppy stores or whatever like that, and I'll go in there and I'm into this.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
So I'll go there and like sometimes you can't even find decent water.
No, you can't. You can't.
I mean, you be
I
like, yo, what the
can't even
fuck?
tell you last time I went to Poppy store.
So when I go to like when I'm out and about, I carry my own shit with me because you can't get nothing on the fly unless you go to like
unless you in the
them other
suburbs
areas,
somewhere, unless you
and then
cross
you
the
can go
main
get some
line.
cool stuff like this or whatever like that. So continue on, brother.
So this right here, this kind of like like when we all drink, and we don't know what our livers look like or our intestines or anything, you know what I mean? So when I started making the drinks, I started researching something that's going to help our digestive system. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people need help with that, and you need to get the mucus off your liver.
Mucus is the killer of everything.
Yeah. The first thing I started working with, I did experiment with, was sea moss.
Sea moss is absolutely great.
I heard about
I put
that.
sea moss in my smoothie every day.
That's what I was making. I
Yep.
was making sea moss smoothie. But the thing was, I had to raise the price of the smoothie because the sea moss was a lot.
yeah.
Expensive?
Yeah. And I was using, I'm so hype and I'm in a lab like Frankenstein. I go get dragon fruit.
That's
Dragon
what's up.
fruit is what? $5.99
Dragon fruit
for
is
a
expensive,
pound?
not passion fruit. Dragon fruit is
dragon
expensive.
Yeah, that's that. I remember Nikki had got some of that.
Yes.
I made the first smoothie with dragon fruit and the sea moss, and I shorthanded myself by the price I was putting out.
Yep.
And I was like, hold on, man. I was like, this joint should be like, So I started doing that, but
Change
a
your
lot
price
of people,
point.
but a lot of people like with that, you gotta like target certain consumers, people that really know about that,
Yeah,
like
right,
herbalists
yeah.
and stuff, older people that's down with Dr. CB and stuff.
Or you like, how do you market? Because a lot of people, if you like market on your page and stuff, you would just kind of add, information regarding it, and they learn from you. They learn from you.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all, so I'm old, so I'm still trying to learn this whole social media thing out, and I'm trying to get a little jazzy with it. But I think that I'm redirecting my strategy with that, and I'm still gonna market it, but I'm gonna do something different with it, and I think people gonna gravitate to it a little bit more better. But in the meantime, between time, I still, I got the gangrene, the black lemonade with the activated charcoal. Activated charcoal is beautiful, man. If y'all ever get the chance, it's a herbal store on 2nd and Spring Garden. They
That's one of the biggest ones in the
No, I
city.
don't know that one. They
it's,
have like a plethora of stuff.
Yeah, it's right across the street from City Fitness. But the thing is,
This is a big spot.
they
It's right there,
got
Cape Missy.
they got this thing there is activated charcoal toothpaste.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And it takes the stains, everything off your teeth. All right. My wife had got it, and she had started using it. And a week later, she had to go for a checkup at the dentist, and she went in there to get her teeth cleaned and all that. And the dentist was like, "It ain't nothing there for me to do."
Oh, we need to get that for the kid. Need that. Wait a minute. I just spent a couple hours at the dentist the other day. Like, what do you mean?
I could have used that about 20 years
To
ago.
mention some of the flavors you got.
Yeah, some of the flavors you got.
All right,
Let's
so
get into it.
I got the black lemonade. I just name it BLK, black.
That black lemonade is popping.
Yeah, that's what I got right
good.
here. My little pimp cup right here. You know what I mean?
So-
You had some of that?
I had some. That's actually my favorite one.
Yo, I'll gun that thing like a hug. You know what I mean?
How do you know how to infuse? Like you said, you're in the lab. Like, how do you know like what hits? Like, are you researching and you trying to see the most potent
Pungent? Potent?
no, the
pungent?
most potent
most
a mixture of ingredients or
highly
like.
nutritious.
Well, what I
just
do
or
is
you going by taste?
no, I research every fruit.
Okay.
Because you gotta have some type of benefit with each fruit. You know what I mean? You can't just do, let me do a raspberry, blueberry.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm doing it for. A lot of stuff like this here, this Philly papaya, this is good for
Think I
your
have that
immune
one.
system.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That was the first one
okay.
I tried. That one right there. That's
Yeah,
because
because you got papaya in here, then you
that's
got
so
carrot.
good.
Carrot's good for your
Yeah.
skin, your eyesight, and everything. Papaya is like a fiber, and it's good in vitamin C and all that. Then you got turmeric in there. That's for like inflammation. And the ginger is always good for your gut.
I love ginger.
So I always try to advocate this to like younger people and other people like older. So because winter coming and I don't believe in flu shots.
No.
I don't
Hell
believe in
no.
flu shots.
Nah,
Hell no.
It seems like you got to get sick in order for it to work. So
Yeah.
Heck
my
no.
thing
That
is,
shit just scared me.
if you combat it with building your immune
Good
system up
nutrition,
from the gate, you gonna be all right, man.
Yeah.
I rarely have colds. Like I rarely have colds, And my daughters, when I start giving them this, they'll come through with like the symptoms, little snotty nose, but they don't go into another
Into a full-blown,
it
yeah.
do not do it because
Yeah.
they always drinking something on this level.
Yeah.
And then you got your gangrene, which you got your greens in it. Everybody need deli greens. You got
Yeah.
spinach, kale, celery, kiwi, green apples. To tone down that vegetable taste.
Yeah.
And these are all like pressed juice.
Yeah,
like
cold
they're not
pressed
like 'cause some people they get smoothies and stuff like that. But this isn't a smoothie. This is an actual.
Yeah, these my juices. I do sell
pressed juice.
smoothie bowls though.
Okay.
I sell smoothie bowls that like. For instance, it'll cater to like people that's trying to lose weight. You know what I mean? But it's a good eat. Because it's smoothie, it let you drink, but I got it in a bowl and I chop fruit up and I got big chunks of fruit in it. I got granola in it, I got chia seeds in it, flaxseed, whatever. You know what I mean?
Whatever,
And I you know, I present it to people like that, and a lot of people get it for like a lunch snack or people refuel up after working out. You know what I mean? And that's what I was trying to target. You know, but with this here, I'm really trying to just really like bring a lot of health awareness to our areas. Yeah, seriously, because I'm like I rode past. I really was looking at a storefront, and I was like, you know, between 43rd and 49th in Baltimore. Gentrification jumping off.
Right.
So I was like, maybe I could be the only black, you know, business still standing there within the next 5-10 years, and people still coming there, you know, and they still feel as though this is still our neighborhood. Then I was down like near 31st and Tasker, and they got a corner.
That's South Philly folks.
Yeah, for people who don't know. The P. But they got a corner store down there, and I know it'd be cheap and it'd be doable for me to get it, but you're looking at the neighborhood and you're like, well, who's going to come here? And who's going to come in? But I'm like, listen, right there at the corner is a bar. Everybody gravitate to that, so why can't...
Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, why wouldn't they do
What's your
that?
price point?
My price point, they $5 for the drinks. $5 for the drink, $8 for the smoothie bowls. But I do got a bigger bottle of 32 ounce that comes at $12.
That's the shit I need.
Yeah, I need the big one. The bigger the better.
Cool.
So you said, so where are you located at, or like how can just tell them how they can get that?
All right, well, you can log on to Instagram. What is that? HG Forward Movement. The number 4 with movement, and you could just DM me. And I'll come and I'll deliver it to you. Okay. It's not like I got a store or anything. I'm still starting. I'm still in the beginning stages of it.
Small business.
But you just DM me, or you know what I mean, just call me 267-690-3846 and I'll get right at you. Like it is a $5 delivery fee, but you know, if it's over $30 the order, I waive the delivery fee.
Okay.
Yeah, because I live down in near the stadium, so you know, if you all we on West Oak Lane, you think I'm gonna bring 3 drinks up there for free? You crazy? So, you know.
I hear that.
Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, so we had samples. Everybody tasted. I mean, you tasted.
This is good stuff.
Chrissy, what did you have, Chrissy?
I had the black
lemonade.
Black lemonade, the BOK. How do you like that?
Yeah, I like it. It was very light and smooth, and then it's got that tang at the end.
Like I love lemon and ginger. Like that's my favorite shits. Like
and the benefits are amazing.
That BOK had a bite. I like a little crisp bite to it, man. I was like, damn, this
But the papaya one was really good. The papaya is really good.
Decent. And it don't have no pulp or nothing in none of my drinks. The activated charcoal, what I wanted to say is, the activated charcoal, for those that ain't really down with it, activated charcoal, when people filtering water come through activated charcoal. Activated charcoal acts like a magnet, and it sucks up all like the metals and everything in your body.
Heavy metals.
So therefore it's a detoxifier, so it pushes this out. But you can't just drink this alone. Like, you'll drink this, and I'll say chase it with some water. Because it will clog you up also. You understand if you don't chase it with water.
That's the lemon.
That's the
BOK.
The one with the charcoal.
BOK.
I did some research in when you know I really got interest in the lifestyle change in regards to health consciousness. That anything that expunges heavy metals from your system. The onions are good for that. Cilantro is good for that, and the activated charcoal. Women who use heavy makeup, this is good for them because it's a lot of
makeup have like
right.
Yeah, I heard
exactly.
about that. I heard about that.
No, I need to do that because I use a lot of makeup.
You said makeup put the metal on?
It's metals
inside of some
inside
makeup.
Of it, I'm sure it is. Yeah. I think that's good to know.
Oh, we forgot about gin and juice.
I had
we killed the gin and juice. That was a good one, guys. That was a good one.
This is one of my top sellers.
How much you quarter water?
That was personal. You know, the way he be describing stuff, the texture. So I was like, I gotta give him his own joint. You know what I mean?
Get his own little personal one to get high with.
I want to sound professional. You know what I mean?
Well, you tell it like it is.
TSK1, he be like it's wine. You know, you smell that and the tannins and this and everything like that. No, that's good shit, man. I'm into it. You know what I mean? Absolutely. I'm glad you stopped by so we can get a taste.
Yeah,
you gonna leave all this here with us?
Definitely.
Come on, everybody, divvy up.
I know.
Y'all got that, man.
Divvy up.
Whatever y'all want it, man. So, yeah, I definitely have bought that for all of y'all.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
I appreciate your feedback, man, because a lot of people do. You know, a lot of people tell me, I like it, this and that. A lot of them be friends of mine, and I don't know. I be like, just tell me.
You don't really know. Yeah, you need that.
But I drink it myself, so you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm like, just tell me straight up, and I trust his opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I appreciate y'all, you know, giving it to me like it is, and you know, that makes me feel good. It humbles me, man. But I like everybody to start gravitating to drinking healthy.
Yeah.
Whether you still do your twists, whatever, but still try to balance everything out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You
And try
gotta
to
get
clean
your
yourself up.
you gotta get your
And
portions
clean,
in.
you know, get that mucus off your liver, clean your gut, start, you know,
Yeah.
go
Live a
to the
healthy
bathroom
life.
regularly.
right.
Yeah, because you got older people out there that's into this, that does this, and they living to like 100 and something years and this and that. We need to learn from our ancestors.
do.
And
We
need
do.
to, you know, so.
Yeah.
We do.
And that's
This was good.
Yeah.
that's
Good way to
good.
go.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
happy. Yeah.
All right, so I want y'all to drink this. I don't want, you know, tune in next week and they still sitting.
No, sir. We will be drinking that.
Listen.
We will be drinking that.
Listen.
Sasky gets no. He has his own personal
Yeah, he got
bottle.
no.
He has his own
I'll pull
personal
that shit
bottle.
to the side. Take that shit upstairs. I'm like, no, it's all going. It's all going. That's good. Yeah. So shout out to you, bro, man. Like I said, thank you for coming on. How much time we got, Sam?
About 18 minutes.
We about at 18 minutes. All right, we're gonna cut to a break. We're gonna be right back. More Rap Delites. Peace.
Yeah, this was good.
Rap Delites. Rap Delites.
Welcome back to the Rap Delites podcast. I am Bats. That is TSK1. Miss Smith is here.
You hate. Be real.
Chrissy Mack is here.
What's up, y'all?
Mac, bitch. We got a little Bout It playing in the background. Master P, Mia X. Master P's been in the news for several different things, but we're going to start with the positive, and then we're going to get to the negative. You know what I mean? I always want to build motherfuckers up before you knock them down, you know?
That's what we're here for.
That's exactly what we're here for. That's what
You
this
don't
podcast is
knock
all
it
about.
down.
That's what this podcast is all about. So, I don't know if you guys ever had rap snacks?
I haven't, but I've seen a lot of prominent rappers displayed on their covers on their front of the bag.
I remember back in the day, Lil Romeo had a cover, not a cover, but a bag.
They had the most peculiar flavors.
Yeah.
Wise Intelligent was like on this campaign, on this quest. You know, periodically he would post about, you know, making it to the Rap Snacks office. You know, he would post things about he'd be on the road.
He had me
Rap
wondering
Snacks.
if he bought the company.
Right.
The way
I was like, I didn't know what it was. It was like
Yeah.
he finally ultimately posted the Rap Snacks offices. It had like, you know, the fine, you know, signage on the wall, real corporate like. You know what I mean?
Well, Rap Snacks is created by a brother from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Word?
Yeah, the brother's from Philadelphia, and Master.
What's that brother's name?
I had it up here. I don't know
It's
where
my
it went.
girlfriend's uncle. I actually just sent a text like, "What's Rashida's uncle name?" And he actually, I don't
Here
think
it is.
I've ever seen him.
James Lindsay.
Yeah, I think he said he moved
Philadelphia native,
Miami.
went to Cheney University, got his bachelor's of science in marketing, and he brought out Rap Snacks in 1994.
I remember.
And it was like it was reminiscent of. Remember I said like the Georgie Woods?
Yeah, that was my favorite.
Georgie Woods is
In Philadelphia, yeah. So it was some Georgie Wood shit, you know what I mean? But he has teamed up with Master P, and Master P has helped Rap Snacks come out of the poppy stores and the bodegas and stuff like that, and they're in 4,200 Walmarts now,
That's
which is a big thing for
major.
the big money. So that
Big money.
And you know, Master P is all about entrepreneurship,
Yes.
all about getting the bag. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And that was his. That was Master P from his inception.
That's been his hustle. I was about to say, that's been his hustle
from his
since we've
inception,
known
from the
him.
beginning. You know what I mean?
Putting New Orleans on, his family on.
Yeah, absolutely. So,
Master P is the reason why I do what I do.
yeah,
Him and Buckshot, independent.
yeah,
I learned from them too.
Yeah.
yes. So shot go
How many stores again?
4,200 Walmarts,
That's crazy.
which is like a lot of Walmarts.
Carriage.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause they got the Cardi B joints out now. The Cardi B Rap Snacks. They got the Migos Rap Snacks.
What those taste like?
They taste like Cardi B.
What she tastes like?
I can't.
Is that appropriate if I say I like to
Hashtag
taste?
me too.
You wanna taste the Cardi?
hashtag
I wanna
me too
taste
every
the Cardi
show.
B chips.
Do you now?
I really wanna taste them.
Do
You
you?
know what I mean? I really want to see what Cardi B tastes like.
I'd love to.
The chips.
I'd love to taste Cardi B too.
I bet it's like a fiery hot tamale.
A hot tamale, like spicy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Like with some Spanish shit.
It gotta be hot. It gotta be hot.
Spanish shit.
It gotta be
Some
hot.
Spanish shit. I'm 1/5 Mexican, so I can make that joke.
Right, get out of here. Get that. I got Indian in my family.
I'm 1/5 Mexican. Listen. Don't fuck with me.
You a Chicana.
Okay.
You a Chola.
Hey, what you say, Holmes? I'll fuck you up, Holmes.
Es muy loco
You got-
la cabeza.
That dude Batista, man, he fucking local, man.
So you can interpret what happened in American Me.
Yeah, a little bit. Some of it, some parts.
Over my head.
Some parts. All right.
Insider.
So shout out to Master P.
Peace to Master P.
Yeah, peace to Master P, and peace to Rap Snacks, and peace to the brother James Lindsay. Also in Master P No Limit News.
Oh shit.
They had like a show in New Orleans. No Limit.
No, it wasn't in New Orleans.
St.
It
Louis.
was in St. Louis. Yeah.
New Orleans. What the fuck am I talking about?
You didn't fucking do the homework.
Yeah, I did. I got it sitting right here. But there was a reunion show for No Limit Master P. But they got booed off the stage because they were 2 hours late. So they were doing like a Lauryn Hill. But you said everybody 2 hours late.
What would they have?
This is 2 hours late.
Yeah.
If you go to a rap show and the main act come on before midnight, you got lucky.
Yeah, well, it was Mia X, Mystical, Silk the Shocker, Fiend, they got the wrath of the St. Louis. C Murder is in jail.
Come on now.
C Murder is in jail for murder. And he ain't never getting the fuck out. Shout out to C Murder.
He went to deliver. See? Murder.
I got it, Sam. I got it.
See?
But it's not that it was just 2 hours late. I mean,
Well, it was 2 hours late.
saying that it was completely unorganized. They were doing 30-second snippets of songs. Like,
Well, them niggas, listen, honestly, I could see them they done.
That's that same shit that happened when the movie, the show was filmed here in Philly. And them with it came out with
Lauren G. Well, nobody know who the fuck they were.
Right. They
Yeah,
was drawing, man.
Yeah, and they had a hell of a, they had a whole elaborate set, and nobody was fucking with Warren G at that time.
They needed to come on the stage and get it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Master P and them got booed because they said the sound was terrible. They were doing snippets of the shit. But I mean, honestly, I could see that, like somebody like Master P, he ain't about it no more.
Right.
Not on no rap shit.
Like past it.
He's past that.
They
So,
didn't even need to do it.
Yeah, so I don't even know why the fuck he even showed up for that shit
He
show.
got this
You know what I
chip
mean?
shit.
well, why wouldn't you? I mean, that's just
Because
like,
it's over.
That's like a Bell Biv DeVoe going out on
But
stage.
Bell
on
Biv DeVoe
concert.
need that tour money.
But he doesn't need it, but his people need it. And they know that they're not going to come out unless Master P is there.
Listen,
Who's going to come out and see Mia X?
Somebody
Who's
go
gonna
out
come
Mystical.
And see, no,
Mystical.
you need P. P is the
But it was all of them.
governing
He could've
force
played the
that kind of
side.
like, yeah.
But all of them got like they got
That's like
booed as a collective.
That's like the Bad Boy reunion. How you not gonna have Puffy on the Bad
They
Boy
don't
reunion?
know. I don't
Like
know.
no, that's you gotta have Master P
I
there.
wouldn't have been there too, boo. But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah,
yo, it's
sorry.
You in this microphone? What do you got a beef?
He just keep getting in my
I mean,
way.
get out of my way. Get out of my way, Holmes. Fucking
Here we
Chicano.
go with this Spanish shit all night. All right.
But I would like TSK once said, I wouldn't have showed up for that fucking guy. I wasn't in the No Limit like that. Were you in the No Limit?
I was into No Limit. I had.
Were you in the No Limit?
I had.
I was in
the 90s.
I was in the Masterpiece business practices, but I really wasn't in the No Limit. Like I like Mystical.
I had Mystical.
You had a
I
chain?
had, C Murder.
You had a tank
CD.
chain. I'm about to say.
I can't.
I'm about to say.
Grind Up City.
Yeah, bro. I didn't know.
But no, I really feel like it's like the bad, like the Puffy joint. Like you can't.
but he Puffy's still about that life though. Listen, you ever seen?
Well, obviously, evidently, so is Master P.
No, he can't perform.
Nah, that's a difference.
Master
That's a
P
difference.
ain't Puff.
It's a difference.
Master P is you trying to compare? You trying to compare Masterpiece performances to Puff's performances?
No, I'm not trying to do that.
Puff
at all.
is a
No.
fucking.
That's the part that
that's
gets
the
me kind of
difference.
leery though, because Master P is big into film and movies now. So how does your production on this stage?
That's why he didn't need
How
to
is
do
it
this
all
shit.
messed up
I don't
like
think he
that,
cared. I don't
though?
think they
didn't
really
need to
cared
do
about
it.
it. I don't think they really
okay.
cared
He
about
didn't
it.
give a fuck. He was like
Yeah.
kicking
He
pebbles.
does like hire locals and he does like try to like help out. So
That whatever
his
community he's
production is probably
shooting
low
in.
because of that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
listen. You could. I've seen low budget stage performances
Because
before.
I heard about the movie. It's like,
I've seen low budget stage
Yeah.
performances before. Like Griselda shit is low budget. You know what I mean? It ain't got a screens and acrobatics. Them niggas just come in with mics and rhyme. You know what I mean? But-
Fireworks and shit.
So you can do a low budget show without having all the
And still
bells
be
and whistles
hot.
and still be
And still be
hot.
hot.
These niggas just was unprepared and they didn't want to do
They
it.
be putting tanks in.
Them niggas was
in-
done. Them niggas is done. Silk the Shocker is done. Mystical is done. Mia X is done. Master P is done as far as rap is concerned.
I don't
as
agree.
far as rap
Sorry,
is
I gotta
concerned.
disagree. I gotta disagree with
Really?
you.
See the YouTube footage
Really?
on this shit.
I'm that
Really?
is, I'm gonna have to say
We
that.
going, we going back and forth on this?
What I'm saying is,
We going back and forth on
why
this?
I'm
Master Peter.
why I'm saying
Chips,
it is
get some
because
fucking rap snacks and call it a day.
Yeah,
Why
get some
I'm
Have
saying
some
it
rap
is-
snacks with your hoo-hoo juice
can't.
and
All right,
then
I'm
fucking,
done.
you know.
Yeah. Just sell your rap snacks. You know what I mean? He got.
they're not
I'm going to-
snacks.
I'm-
They're not his. They're
I'm
James
going to
Williams.
But they partnered up for the Walmart thing.
Right.
But he eating off of that, and he's eating off a ton of other shit. You know what I mean?
I'm going to Walmart to get me some motherfucking Cardi B rap.
rap. Oh yeah,
Here's
we
the
gotta
thing.
bring
I just
some.
don't think that it was executed properly. I don't think St. Louis was the place to go. That shit should have started somewhere down south
That is
where
mid-
they were
that
more
is Midwest.
prominent, where they were more, you know what I mean?
all right.
People
It's
know
all
their
about
name.
production, I think, because we just did a premiere.
They could have did that
joint
shit in a
and,
club.
like, Guru's old as hell.
No, well, that's something totally different.
Yeah.
No, but
That's something totally
you can't
different.
control the
That's
venue
different.
though. Like if the sound
production-
system sucks, the
his
sound
production is
system sucks.
better.
If the
That
sound
is-
man is ass and all that,
And
you know
I've
what I
seen
mean?
shows with shitty sound man and stuff like that.
If
and
they
you,
can't get the music loaded
and
up
you, and
properly,
you and you blame it on the sound man, you know what I mean? But if you coming on there, like it just sounds like the whole production was
think
It just
bad.
sounded like the
Should've
whole
saw
production.
Jizz-
was
it sounded like the
shitty.
whole
It's
I
production
saw
was bad.
Jizz at that
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
a couple months back. He was doing it. He was doing most of that shit a cappella.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's I've seen shit shows. But it
got
just
paid.
like, I mean, it just seems like they were unprepared. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And for a guy to be
agree.
a multi-millionaire,
He
it's
should've
not
came
like
a little better.
he should have had something more tight.
Yep,
You know, that's
I
all
agree.
I'm saying. You know what I mean? And Mystical is done. That's it.
I agree.
That's
I
it.
agree.
I'm surprised he just got out of jail, didn't he?
A couple years ago.
Yeah, for some charges and some.
All
We
of
ain't even
them
gonna
in
get
jail?
into that dumb shit.
Well, no, just see murder and then.
Yeah. Them motherfuckers be on some bullshit. All right, we're gonna cut to a break. We'll be right back. More Rap Delites, more TSK1, more Miss Smith, more Chrissy Mack. We got some real dope shit coming towards y'all.
Yep.
Rap Delites. Rap Delites. Rap Delites.
Welcome back to the Rap Delites podcast. I am Bats. That is TSK1. That is Chrissy Mack. That is Miss Smith. We're playing a little BlackStar right now. You fuck with BlackStar? You fuck with BlackStar,
Sure
Smith?
do.
You fuck with BlackStar? Most deaf. What are you, deaf? Well, everybody will be happy since everybody loves BlackStar. Everybody be happy that Talib Kweli has announced that the BlackStar album produced by Madlib is done and should be coming to us momentarily.
So it's a BlackStar album and not a Talib album.
No, this is
BlackStar.
BlackStar.
So what he said?
Making it fucking clear.
Are we fucking clear? It's a BlackStar album.
It says the follow up to the last joint. What was that?
What was the last
When was that last joint?
It wasn't
The first
Eardrum,
one?
was it? No.
No.
I'm thinking Talib still.
That was the album. The
BlackStar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Since the last one.
yeah, well, the one.
The one. The only one.
Yeah.
Follow up
one.
to that.
Fucking classic.
Right.
So Madlib did the chief production, all the production.
He did. I think he did all the production on this.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So this is coming out. I don't know when it's coming out, but I'm sure everybody will be waiting and salivating for this to come out.
Yeah.
I will definitely be on this because I kind of missed the bust on the first album. You know what I mean? I was. Yeah, I missed the bus on the first album. I mean, I heard joints off of it, but I wasn't like ensconced in the culture in that fashion when it came out. So I was definitely here.
We was hanging out in fucking bars and shit.
Yeah, we were hanging out like in bars, were places where they wasn't playing shit like this. You know what I mean? We were Scooters, Eagles, Lou & Chews. They wasn't playing.
No, you had to go downtown to what's that joint
like
called?
Aqua Lounge and all them kind of places
Fever,
and stuff like that.
I feel like
what was the spot that they closed? Fluid.
That's what I was thinking of. I was thinking starts with an F. Yeah.
You ever hung out down Fluid?
I wasn't a club person.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand
What was that spot we went to where it was real hot and you got into that argument with Stacy?
Pfizer.
Yeah.
On South Street.
Yeah, on South Street.
Yeah. That's my hostess in days. I used to be up in there.
No, not Fazos.
Remember when I was at Fazos,
There
right?
was a Pfizer and it was a Philo.
It was the one down like Front Street.
Oh no! I was on like
You was up there
I was
like
like
15th Street.
13th and 13th and
I remember you was up there.
That was Pfizer, right?
That was Pfizer.
That was Fazos, and there was another one way down, like second.
Down in the jungle deep.
Turn that up. Turn that shit up. Turn that shit up.
Calm down. Calm down. Hold your horses here, Tiger. But shout out to them for coming out and bringing Mos Def to us, bringing Talib Kweli to us together again as
Yasin Bey.
Yasin Bey. Is he gonna be going by Yasin Bey?
Yasin Bey. He doesn't go by Mos Def.
Or is he gonna be going by, on this new album? Is he going?
Yeah, I saw that they were referring to him as Yasin Bey.
Okay.
Formerly known as.
I wonder the story behind that. It's to be strong about a name, but ain't nothing wrong with Most Definite.
Yeah,
that's a dope name. That's one of the dopest names.
Or maybe it was like a
MC
record like
ever.
with Prince.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like a Prince situation with the record company, industry, dumb shit.
I bet you 100 had something to do with that.
Some shit like that.
You know, he's very spiritual too. So Bay, we all know, that's the Moors.
Yeah.
And he was down in South Africa.
Yeah, so we're waiting for that. And now also, Mos Def, Talib Kweli, and DJ Premier are teaming up for BlackStar Gang. They're teaming up for a concert.
I did the homework.
You did the homework. You did the education. Yeah, so Yasin Bey, Talib Kweli, and DJ Premier are performing together as BlackStar Gang in Colorado on the November 23rd at the, what is it, the Cervantes Masterpiece.
We need press passes.
Yeah, we need press passes.
Are they not taking this like countrywide? I mean, like
I don't know.
Why would they only be in Colorado?
This must be some special kind of venue.
Yeah.
Because a Tribe Called Quest or
Buster will be having a rare show there and all that kind of. Yeah, so that's on the 15th. So it must be something going on with the venue.
Get on it with them people.
Yeah, you want to
get on
DM
it with them people.
Yeah, come on. You the man on the streets.
Get us trespassing.
You the man on the streets.
Yeah, I'm working on quitting my job. Like Hakim.
Hakim.
Man. Motherfuckers gonna be looking for me.
That's right.
Motherfuckers be calling me on the radio. I'm gonna be gone. I'm gonna take the van.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. I mean, that'd be dope to see all of them on stage performing together. And I wonder if they're gonna be doing
real hip hoppers.
I wonder if they're gonna be doing this material. Like
this is a beautiful era. This is a beautiful time that we in.
I wonder if they're gonna be doing like this material, like the newest material of this new album, or if they're gonna be doing like a collection of everything. I would love to find out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A collection of everything. You know what I mean? Shout out to Mos Def, Yasin Bey, Talib Kweli, DJ Premier, Madlib, and everybody involved in this project and these happenings and everything like that.
This is a beautiful time that we in. You know what I mean? It's just like it's something in the air. There's something going on. Mm-hmm. It's good to be involved.
Also, Neptune's Outkast nominated for Songwriter Hall of Fame.
Woo! That's good.
Shout out to them for that.
Dope. Did you? Oh, did I get my applause? Where my applause at?
Did you fuck with the?
Sorry.
Did you fuck with the Neptunes TSK one?
I did fuck with the Neptunes. I did. I especially. It was official with the Neptunes because who really started with the Neptunes? Was it Nori?
Well, he was like the first person that you like on the.
Like,
hip hop.
It was a gradual thing.
Like you would hear different shit from him here and there.
But the Neptune, it was official. It was fucking etched in stone when NERD came out.
Yeah.
Which wasn't I mean, I'm lying. That's if they involved this fucking Neptune.
Yeah, it was Neptunes, but NERD. Remember that fucking album was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
that was no one
they
ever
produced the best beats, man. Let me tell you,
that was a dope ass album. And then they came out with like the official Neptunes album where they produced stuff like that. They had Frontin' on there and Blaze of Glory with the clips.
The clips. Yeah, I was just listening to them over the week. I've been listening to them heavy. I don't know why, but
Super Cat had a jar with Jada Kiss. You know what I mean? So
and even with Khalees.
Yeah, the Khalees shit was dope.
Because I didn't fuck with Khalees because I didn't hear it. You know, we used to make fun of it.
Yeah, all you heard was "I hate you so much right now."
Didn't got a taste of that first album.
I'm about to say I liked all Khalees shit.
I fucked with Kaleidoscope. I fucked with what was that, Wonderland?
That was the second one.
Yeah,
right?
Kaleidoscope was dope. Wonderland was dope, and like what was that? The next one, Bossy.
Yeah.
That's when I kind of like tuned out.
I only like the joint that she came out with.
Cause she had like 4 joints. It was because Bossy was like the last her fourth album. Then what was the joint she had? Milkshake.
That was
Kaleidoscope.
Yeah, that's the.
That wasn't no Kaleidoscope.
Which is I can't think of the name, but the one where she had the album cover where her hair was all rainbowy. I can't think of the name.
That was Kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
That's the one that it was on that one.
Facts.
Nah.
Facts, nigga.
Nah, I don't think it was, bro.
I'm gonna need you to Google that.
And we're gonna have to look.
You got it right over there now.
I do. I got it sitting over there. But it's
Let me see.
Everybody Google it.
Listen, right here.
What you gotta do?
Tasty had Milkshake on it. Tasty had Milkshake on it.
Tasty?
It was Tasty.
Right, you're right.
Yeah, it was
You're
Tasty.
right. You motherfucker.
I gotta look at it. I'm a visual person, so
I
gotta look at the cover.
Album cover.
Yeah,
I gotta look at the cover.
That second one.
Yeah, the second one was Wonderland. Kaleidoscope was the first one with I hate you so much right now.
Right.
And then she was here.
Oh yes. Yeah, that one. That one.
Because
that one.
I was big on Khalees. I like the big hair, long ass legs. Yeah, I was big on.
Remember she came out with like the NERD was at the
Trocadero and everything like that.
Everybody.
Yeah, so
they brought everybody.
So shout out to and of course shout out to Outkast, who needs all the recognition possible. You know what I mean, for being songwriters. And
even the sun goes down. Heroes eventually die. Horoscopes often lie. Sometimes why? Nothing is for certain. Nothing lasts forever.
Hey.
So shout out to Outkast. Shout outs to the Neptunes, songwriters nominated for Songwriting Hall of Fame and everything like that. You know, we don't really get into awards unless it's for people we like.
That's right. And shout out to Atlanta. They just put up this mega huge mural of Outkast.
We talked about that a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
She was down there.
I was there taking pictures of it.
Down there taking pictures of it and shit like that, hanging out with Medea and the crew. You know what I mean?
He's up here actually. What's his name? He's I think he's here filming a movie.
Again. Somebody, my man, Var. that I used to work with.
Yeah.
Not you, nigga.
We never worked together. That's funny. All the jobs you had, me and you never worked together all these years. That's funny. Except for with the Rap Delites podcast.
So, but my man, he worked at Shake Shack right there on 13th Street, across from Reading Terminal.
And he saw him in there?
And he took a picture with
With Andre.
He be out there all the time.
He's out there with like a cello or something like that. What do you have, a
No,
flute?
he's just chill.
No,
Oh,
he's
somebody
walking
did
around
see
with a
him with a flute.
He was right there outside. He might, exactly.
Yeah.
Because the brothers out there be playing instruments, street musicians.
Yeah.
They be rocking outside the Reading Terminal, right there under the tunnel.
Yeah, I seen that before.
They be rocking, so maybe Dre might have, he might have jumped
like,
in.
let's go out there and jam.
Hey, fuck it.
Hey, you know what I mean? I'm here for it.
Something to see. Shit, man, it be times you be wanting to go in the terminal and go in and out. You be like, damn, these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Listen, between the shit that's going on in the terminal, as far as the food is concerned, and the people outside performing, you stand your whole fucking whack.
Except when they be smoking whole pigs, man. I be like, I'm in and out. You walk in and that fucking hog just smack you in the face. I don't be checking for hog neither.
So you don't dig on swine?
Nah, we good over here, son.
Negative. You don't dig on swine?
No.
But pork chops is good. Bacon is good.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm fucking with him.
But first of all, it's divinely prohibited.
I'm fucking with him. But nah, yeah, shout out to Outkast, shout out to Neptune, shout out to Mos Def, Talib, Kweli, DJ Premier, everybody.
That's a
Shout out
great
to all that
compliment.
shit.
A great accolade. That's great.
Everything. We're gonna be right back. More Rap Delites, more TSK1, more Chrissy Mack. You know what I mean? And Miss Smith.
Oh, and Miss Smith.
And Miss
Listen to
Smith.
this bullshit.
We was about to tune you out. Listen, we was about to airbrush you.
You gonna airbrush me in? You should airbrush me in. You should airbrush me in. Ooh, look who just appeared.
Rap Delites. Rap Delites.
Welcome back to the Rap Delites podcast. Her and this freaking microphone. Jeez and
He totally
peas.
timed it.
Like, what is going on? Did he do something to you?
Fucking timed it.
You know what I mean? What is going on?
You did it on
Next
purpose.
time y'all gonna have me sit with
Seen
you
it.
like.
A little too much. A little too much wine. Listen, the lady had too much wine.
Sorry. No, it's like I don't know why I didn't even move it out my way. Did you hear that, Sam? Did you get it?
Yeah, we got it.
Damn.
Anyway, Jungle Brothers, done by the force of nature, turns 30.
Woo!
We old.
Yo. Younger brothers.
Shout out to the JBs and shout out to this album. What was one of your favorite joints off of this album?
This track right here. The
JB's coming through.
What? This shit is bananas. This shit is nuts. I'm like, you just gotta go right to the dance floor with this shit, man. JB's were, and I think they still are ahead of time. Motherfuckers who wasn't with JB's when they were current, and still on the ride with them. Some motherfuckers fell off, but some motherfuckers who wasn't ready then still ain't ready now, and probably won't be ready for a long time. These motherfuckers these brothers were beyond ahead of their time. You talk about like hip hop condensed, like avant-garde, like just beyond. They like transcended just being just lyrical. I mean, they just the whole native tongues, man. They just was having fucking fun, was that the tenets of the Zulu Nation, hip hop, peace, love,
unity, and having fun.
Fun.
Listen,
man.
if you take fun out of hip hop, it ain't hip hop.
And they would,
you know what I mean? And this is what the JBs was about. Miss Smith, JBs, done by the force of nature. You was about what? How old was you when this came out?
I don't know. What was the release date?
This was
I feel like I was
1989.
Yeah, so I was probably I was a buck. I was like
right
13, 12,
Yeah, something
12,
like that.
yeah.
I think that was like right around the time. No, it was, I had moved around Fallon Street in '87. So Black was like all into it. Shout out to B9, you know what I mean? He was all into the JBs and stuff like that because he was out clubbing and doing that kind of stuff like that and everything, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Chrissy Mack, JBs, done by the force of nature.
this in my top 10 hip hop album. This is a classic album. It's in my playlist. I play it every single week. I got like just the whole damn album. I can't even pick a favorite song.
Can't even pick a favorite.
The whole damn album. Tribe Vibes. Good News Coming.
Well, yeah, go ahead, right there.
Black
right there.
Woman.
What? Come on, man. Who was like? They weren't the only ones doing it, and I'd be too extra to say that the JBs was the only one keeping that mantle of positive hip hop. But that was their rucker.
Right.
Yeah.
They wasn't faking.
Yeah, that was their whole twist.
That was they was about
in real life.
That's what I was getting ready to get into.
I apologize,
one of the reasons that
I'm hyped.
Rightfully so.
One of the reasons this is in my top 10 hip hop albums is because not only was it a classic album, the beats you could dance to, the knowledge they was dropping, universal knowledge is relevant. It's always gonna be relevant. What they talking about, even if you missed it 30 years ago, get up on it. It go right in with the juices we was talking about, the lifestyle, done by the forces of nature.
Exactly.
If you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So shout out to
Way
the
before their
JBs.
time.
Shout out to the JBs for giving us this masterpiece right here.
man.
Congratulations for the 30th anniversary for
Yeah.
Done by the Forces of Nature.
That's
We are officially triple OGs, OG triples.
It's on Wise
I
Intelligence.
accept it.
Wise Intelligence Water Walker. That's on the Unconquerable Jesus Jones. The track Wise Intelligent Jungle Brother. Please, Jungle Brothers, make another record, please. It's hard for me to comprehend what any to listen to any of these MCs. I forget how you say it, but or the cadence or the flow, but it's just like even Wise, tip his hat to the JBs and say, they didn't start it, but
Yeah, they were holding the mantle. They were holding the torch.
you know?
You know what I mean? So shout out to the JBs. Speaking of the JBs, we're going to get into the artist of the week, which is one of their native tongue family.
Yes.
Leaders of the New School. You like Leaders of the New School, TSK1?
time.
So let's get into it real quick. Leaders of the New School is the artist of the week. Leaders of the New School are a hip hop group based out of Long Island, New York City, consisting of Charlie Brown, Cut Monitor Milo, Busta Rhymes, and Dinko D. They had 2 albums, A Future Without a Past and Time.
Yeah, this is my shit.
Back in 2016, they actually announced that the group was working on new material, and Busta Rhymes collaborated that on the Drink Champs episode that he did, that we might be seeing some new Leaders of the New School shit. We're going to shoot over here to my...
So Busta really gonna rhyme this time?
Yeah.
He gonna go back to rhyming?
He gonna go... What are you doing? As opposed to what?
Just
Let's go!
I wasn't a fan.
You wasn't a fan of the Fast Buster shit? He be killing that shit though.
2.
I fucked with it.
You too prissy, right?
What? Leaders of the New School?
No, the Fast Buster.
Not
I like
a big
this
fan of
Buster.
it.
Yeah, I love this.
I
Buster.
like this Buster.
Yeah.
Matter of fact,
Listen to the news.
I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Carrying my sister hair out of place.
Right. Thank you. After the Leaders of the New School albums, though, I kind of really didn't fuck with Busta's when he went solo.
His solo stuff, you didn't fuck with his solo stuff?
No, I didn't.
Really?
I only liked him in Leaders of the New School.
Wow.
Oh, that's
a
big.
shit.
I didn't go that
big.
far. I mean,
Because a lot of people,
I feel you, Chris, but
a lot of folks don't even remember Busta. Like, won't even
Leader.
equate him to Leader of the New School. They just run
So
Busta like as a solo.
let's reel back into leaders.
yeah.
Because we can always, because that's why I wanted to talk about leaders and not Busta, because Busta gets his.
Yeah.
Leaders doesn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So TSK1, Leaders of the New School, go.
God damn, I gotta rattle some shit off. Yeah. Nah, man.
It's a
like,
podcast.
It go back to that period of time, like I say, when I was moving around, moving a lot of different places. I remember living when that came out. It was uptown, living in West Oak Lane. We were staying in it was like the second homeless shelter that we was staying in, and I shared this on previous episodes. It was hip hop. It was just me and hip hop, so and it was like a new school, a new class of MCs that we was getting hit with, and Leaders was right there at the lead of that class, man. But it wasn't until TIME that it was in 1993. It was like, wow.
And what does TIME stand for?
The Inner Mind's Eye.
There you go.
The Inner Mind's Eye became and is a focus. A focus for me. I'm going to just say that.
Okay.
Oh, my God, man. It's just, and like on time, the Inner Mind's Eye, man, these dudes like really took it to another level.
Yeah, it was.
It
was way more. Like the first album was more like they were like talking about high school and stuff like that. It was like not kid shit, but it was like teenage, young adult stuff. You know what I mean? Fun hip hop. But this shit, when Time came on, them motherfuckers was like rhyming, like they was on some
like
lyrical
really
shit.
like acrobatic, and the thing
and you could tell they was kind of like competing. You know what I mean?
And that's what they said. That they was going against each other.
Yeah.
But still for a collective.
Yeah.
And they was fighting a lot too.
Yeah. You know,
I think a lot of people,
a
lot of people aren't aware of Leaders of the New School, among other groups, were proteges of Public Enemy.
Yeah.
The whole collective of Public Enemy.
Yeah.
Chuck,
Hank Shockley,
Eric
everybody.
Sadler.
Well, they got Chuck D gave them their name.
Right, they had the battle for that.
Yeah,
name.
it was a group. It was two groups that Hank Shockley was fucking with one group, and then they all wanted the name Leaders of the New School. So they sent them out to write us a record, and whoever had the best record got the name of the group. And
you know who the other group was?
Yeah, the other group was Young Black Teenagers.
Who weren't black.
Who weren't black. They actually, they were all white, but they had,
Scientifically, that like the name conceptually, it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Through the knowledge of it.
Yeah.
They're doing the knowledge
and
of
they
it.
came in with, they tapped the bottle and flipped the cap. Remember that song they had? Yeah. So, so continue. Well,
let's bounce it.
Miss Smith. Leaders of and actually, we talking about this because you were talking about listening to Leaders of the New School last week. So I said, fuck it. We talking about JBs.
That's right.
So fuck it. We gonna go all native tongue on some shit. You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Which is dope. And I was a big fan of first album, Sob Story, PTA, because it was fun. Like you guys say,
they were having fun.
It was I was young back
East
then.
Coast stomp.
And that's all I remember is like summertimes and these songs banging and just having just fucking fun in the 80s, Yeah, that's the Buster joint. But those are my tips. That was my tip.
That was the shit right there. Motherfuckers don't know nothing about no East Coast. Motherfuckers say, because like this was around the time like the West Coast was taking a hold when Time came out.
Yeah.
So they're like 92, 93, and them niggas wasn't East Coast stomping, but these motherfuckers was doing that shit.
Oh my God, they added Dinko. No, not Dinko, Milo.
Yeah, and you tell you Milo started flipping with the rhymes and stuff like that.
Milo
and my favorite was Dinko, personally.
I didn't hate Dinko. I met motherfuckers like that. They didn't like Dinko.
Yeah, because Dinko, I like Dinko because Dinko was for argument's sake, like the cream in the coffee. Like he mellowed it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody wasn't, you know what I mean? Everybody else was all, you know what I mean, doing that, and Dinko just came on, you know what I mean? He just did his thing.
He just
rhymed. You know what I mean? And you needed Dinko.
Right.
You know what I mean? Don't ever shit on Dinko D.
Yeah, because you had Buster that had antics.
Yeah.
A gimmick, if you will. You had Charlie that had a gimmick. Charlie needed a gimmick.
Yeah. Charlie whole fucking twists. Yeah, I mean, but I fucked with Charlie though. I no disrespect to Charlie.
So, you think like if they really actually, working on some new material, Charlie been working on his shit?
On his rhymes? Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he can't get any worse. I mean, not saying that he was bad. I'm just sure it's like.
I'm say, damn.
Not saying he was bad, but I'm saying that ain't like he gonna get like, oh damn, what are you doing, dude? You know what I mean? Because now, you know what I mean, they should all be even kill. You know what I mean? I hope, you know what I mean? Sure, Chrissy Mack, Leaders of the New School, go.
Yes, Leaders of the New School. I was on them. I was in a concert in Philly. They was actually my first autograph.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I got a crazy story about that too because my dad
Do tell.
Yeah. See, look, I've been VIP since I was young. My dad knew a security guard at Spectre Guard, so it was down there at the Spectrum, right? So he I
got a couple checks from Spectre Guard.
He's like, just come on down here, pass me a card, an index card to make it look like a ticket, right? So he passed it off, so we get in. So now we in, but we ain't got no tickets. So we don't have a seat, and it was the greatest rap show on earth with Public Enemy, and like everybody was on that tour, right?
Oh yeah.
So we ain't had no seat.
Public Enemy.
So we ended up backstage because we ain't had no seat.
Damn.
How y'all get backstage?
Because we ain't had no seat.
Like some Mentos man shit.
Yeah.
I've been doing this.
All right. Damn.
Yeah, so then since we didn't have a seat, we was like, remember in the Spectrum how the stage had came out, so you still, and the Spectrum was circular, so there's still seats behind the stage too, right? So the artists, when they wanted to watch the show, they would come. There was a certain section just for them. So we.
Oh wow! Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah.
And I remember they were sitting in front of me, and I went up, and I was like, oh shit! Like I went, and I got a napkin from the concession stand. I asked the security guard for a pen. I brought the napkin over to go get my little autographs. I was only
That's
I was like 12.
Yeah,
so I brought that shit back to school. I was like,
what's up.
yo, I meant to get a new school.
That's what's up. You know what I mean? Yeah. What was your first like hip hop? Who was the first motherfucker you met, like a rapper that you met, and you was like, yo, like that's official?
It's kind of like that I talked to, or
Yeah, that you talked to, like not just you saw him in the distance, but you actually had a talk to, like damn,
it was Mass Days.
Mass Days.
Mass Days.
How long ago was it? When was like around what period?
Inside of 2015, 2016, so it's about 4 years or so.
Okay.
3-4 years.
Okay.
Was that when he was at Voltage?
Yeah. I actually talked to him, and I had found out about his diagnosis that he's been keeping secret. He's been keeping on the low.
Yeah.
And he's long since been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. So I shared with him that my mother has multiple sclerosis. So he actually and this wasn't no fanboy shit. And I'm from West Philly, so it's kind of difficult to fan out. You know what I mean? He's from Brooklyn, so it's like minds and a like spirit. But we was talking about something that was personal.
Yeah.
So he actually, he asked how was my mom.
That was dope. That's dope. Yeah, that's dope. Smith, was it like the first rapper you met?
Yeah, I can't.
You can't think
my
of
memory. I'm like.
What, you too much peyote?
I'm like. My shit like.
You can't remember. I mean,
like Alzheimer's setting in. I don't know.
Old timers. That's what you got.
I can't.
You can't remember anything.
I can't remember anything.
Nobody?
Let me keep looking. Let me keep thinking.
Keep thinking. You should have been thinking about that when we were talking.
Chrissy Mack got like 20 up her, so I don't know.
I remember the first like rapper that I met like right up close and personal, and I was like, wow. Like I went to a friend of mine's cousin had a show at the Apollo. It was like amateur night. Yeah. And if you don't know the Apollo, like we used to watch it on TV, but they would have it the showtime of the Apollo, the amateur night. It was like a every week occurrence. Like and they would have this like people go up there for showtime at the Apollo amateur night. You know what I mean? So we went there and his cousin was singing. I don't give a fuck whoever. You know what I mean? But I go to the bathroom, right? I'm at the urinal. I got I'm like probably about 12, 11, some shit like that. I'm a young boy. I'm at the urinal, you know what I mean, doing my business. I look to the urinal next to me. It's Biz Markie. I'm like, you're Biz Markie?
With your privates all out. It's ridiculous.
That's what you ain't learned that West Philly etiquette yet.
I was a kid.
I know what I'm saying. I ain't breaking your bones using no board.
I'm like, yo, you Biz Markie? He told me, yeah. So then I saw him in the hallway with her, and he actually signed my show Apollo ticket.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Gave me a little autograph on it and everything
then
like
there's
that.
Cash Money. But I didn't. It was like a just a chill session, and that was with B9. They know each other and stuff like that. Yeah, they DJs and stuff like that. And Cash was there, and we was just talking about everything but music. And that was just a dope session. And it was like another session over there at the Ville. We were just talking about Cash wasn't there this night. But I was like, yo, I forgot to fan out with Cash. I'm like, damn, do you know who you are?
Yeah.
You're fucking Cash Money.
Yeah, DJ Cash Money.
I think mine would have been, I met Andre 3000. I think my most memorable was Suge Knight.
You met Suge Knight?
Now he wasn't an artist, but he's
Nah. Listen, Suge Knight done beat up enough
I
artists
got
to
to
be
show you
an
my
artist.
picture. I actually got a picture with Suge Knight. So yeah. If Suge Knight was doing, I got it on here.
When did you meet Suge? Was
I
this
met
like in the Death Row era?
This was
Like when Death Row was like
right on the outskirts, post Death Row era. It was like I want to say 2000.
Was Pac still alive?
Probably like 2001, 2002.
Okay, so Pac was going.
Yeah.
Suge
So he was. I was actually scared because you hear the word Suge Knight.
Yeah.
He's like, man, get over here, take this picture. And I was like,
Yeah, Suge Knight.
So that was dope. I gotta share the picture, but yeah, it was been Suge Knight.
But so leaders of the new school, we just like to give brothers their flowers while they're here. We like to talk about you. We want to shout you out for giving us
flowers and trees.
Yeah, giving us time and giving us what am I tripping on? Time and Future Without a Past. And give you a shout out to Dinkle D, give a shout out to Milo, give a shout out to Busta Rhymes, give a shout out to Charlie Brown, and everything like that. Charlie Brown John. All right, so we're gonna scoot on over to the next topic. Salt and Pepper has a biopic coming to Lifetime. Y'all get that? Y'all get that text?
Yeah.
I got it, but
how did you feel? I mean, how did you feel when you saw that come through and you looked at the article? How did you? Because they already cast the cast for it and everything like that.
That's what kind of shook me was the casting.
Well, let me see if where is it?
Casting was, I don't know what the casting was about.
They had it's 3 girls. They're cast as like Spin and everything like that, and they're from different. Let me see. Actress Monique Paul has been cast as DJ Spinderella. What is this? Gigi Townsend and Layla Odom have been cast as Salt and Pepper, respectively. And this is going to be on Lifetime, and it's going to be directed by Mario Van Peebles.
Where he been at?
Obviously hanging out with Salt and Pepper.
Mario.
Yeah, directed. And Flavor Unit are behind this
always
also.
Behind it.
Yeah, Flavor Unit Productions is behind this.
I think with Flavor Unit behind it, it'll make it that much more authentic. You know what I mean?
So TSK1, how did you feel about this when you saw it and you looked at the girls and stuff like that?
I mean, it's kind of indifferent. I think Sam commented in that group chat that is 2 salts.
It really is.
Well, it's 3 salts. They all look light
Spin
skinned.
is light skin too. They have Spin light skin too.
Both of them sisters very lovely sisters, but they both look like they be salt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's like everybody's got a mad dash to get their story on some kind of screen, be it Netflix or a major motion picture or some kind of streaming site, and it's like it's already kind of coming on a little cheesy to me right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like. Sure, they deserve to have a story told, but it's been a question about the Wu-Tang, biopic, saying like, damn, it's too fucking soon.
Yeah.
It's too soon.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, they had a long career, but
I don't
know.
Are you looking forward to this, Miss Smith? Say yes.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm looking. Now, it's not that I'm looking forward to it. I will watch it when it comes. I'm not like, because I like I said, I would like to be pleasantly surprised by their story that I don't know. Just like we were with the New Edition. That was freaking amazing. We didn't know half the shit that came out, behind that. But it's just
Bobby Brown doing drugs.
No, the boy was doing drugs. Not even Bobby. What's his guy? Not Ricky. The other
Ralph.
One. Not Ralph.
Johnny.
Not Johnny, but
There's only 3 more left. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike.
Ricky was really bad on drugs.
Well, he had to, man. You know what I mean? He couldn't sing.
Right, but this Salt and Pepper one, it just comes at a really sour time in their career with them all bickering and then
stuff like that.
Spinderella taking them to court and you know what I mean? It's just like, so is she not going to be like?
Didn't we talk about that on the show?
We did, yeah, we did. So it just sucks that they will be releasing this biopic in this chat with the, what is it? Biopic.
Biography picture.
Biopic. Sorry. Bionic pick.
Jesus.
That they will be releasing this on the heels of these court battles and all that kind of stuff. So,
Chrissy Mack. can you please save us? How do you feel about this Salt and Pepper biopic that's coming out?
I'm not really checking for it. But I'd watch it if it came on.
I could have told you that.
You know what though? Because I kind of knew a lot of what was going on with them because I used to read the rap magazines when I was younger and when they was out.
With Herbie Lugbug and all that.
Yeah, and you hear about all the stories and everything like that.
And the actresses, they're pretty women, but I don't think they resemble them enough.
Not at all.
To do a movie like, if it's about their life.
I have to say, casting really sucks.
Yeah.
And I'm not feeling cat. That would be one of the things that make me like turn. That is what turned me off from it. I don't know if I.
When I do my documentary, it's not going to be
plug my documentary. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's
chase the book with the documentary.
Who gonna play you?
Y'all gonna be all in it. See, that's what I'm getting ready to say.
Okay.
It's not going to be one of them movies where somebody plays me and it's a script and it's a scripted about my life or whatever. Like it's going to be one of them joints like you seen the Clarence Avant. Special, it's gonna be like one of them where it's like somebody narrates it.
Yeah,
they're gonna show pictures if I don't have footage from like way back then. Maybe visit the neighborhoods and the things I did was that. But y'all gonna be part of it.
Yeah, that's what's up. My personal opinion, like I don't like none of them Lifetime movies. I don't fuck with it. It's trash to me.
Lifetime,
they done trash.
Yeah.
Even like the whole Wu thing, it's just done trash. It's not done good, and. My biggest beef, I'm all for people getting their stories told.
Yeah.
But I want your story to be told correctly, and I want it to be done correctly.
Done well.
So
you'd be checking for if it was like a BET?
No. I'm gonna tell y'all something funny. And I'm a big movie guy. You know what I mean? I've expressed that on this podcast a bunch of different times. There was a movie that came out this year called Brittany Runs a Marathon. Right? Starring Jillian Bell. Is based on the true story of a fat white woman who wanted to lose weight, so she ran the New York Marathon. It was in the theaters. She's a nobody. She's fat and she ran a marathon.
How was the crowd?
I don't know, but it was in the movie theaters. She's nobody.
Right.
She's fucking nobody.
And you're upset because Lifetime took the time.
Yeah. And I'm just saying that you got people like Salt and Pepper, you got people like TLC, you got people like New Edition, who in Wu-Tang Clan, whose biopics and stuff like that are stuck on these bullshit networks with these bullshit production value and stuff like that. And you got any old white woman.
Right.
This is any old white woman.
So that shit was that fat woman was based on a.
It was based on a real woman. She ran up.
I see your point.
She was out of shape,
like,
and she ran up.
Why y'all settling for less?
Yeah, well, because they're giving them less. You know what I mean? You gotta seize those moments and take you gotta.
They seize the moments of their careers. So seize this.
Something like when
get on some Dolomite shit.
When fucking exactly like when like everybody can't be as involved as somebody like Dr. Dre and Cube was with the NWA biopic. Them motherfuckers is multimillionaires. Yeah. You know what I mean? They ain't on their ass and like trying to tour in order to get their shit together or whatever like that. You know what I mean? Dre and Q are set for life.
But here's the thing, though.
In Hollywood.
I'm sure you was checking, and I actually was too. You were checking, and I was checking for Roxanne Shante. I wanted to see that.
I saw it.
And anything.
That shit was good.
Yeah,
I saw it.
So why aren't we checking for Salt and Pepper? I feel like
I don't watch Lifetime movies. They're like
it's just the network. It's just the network. That's what it is.
Everything that comes off cheesy to me. When they did the TLC joint, it was cheesy. Yeah. They wrecked Aaliyah's movie.
I didn't even watch that.
I
didn't watch Aaliyah or Whitney.
And I'm just saying, really and that's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm saying. Like these people, like Whitney Houston's a fucking music icon. Mm-hmm. If this fat white woman can have a motherfucking movie in the movie theaters because she lost weight and ran the New York Marathon, it ain't no way we should be settling for less when it comes to Whitney Houston or anybody else.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? And that's my biggest thing. Like it's just
Sandy and Cheryl.
Yeah. Like and that's not. I just picked that movie out of hat. It's tons of movies like that that come out about fucking nobodies that do absolutely nothing and will never do anything else, and they put out movies in the movie theaters for people to watch. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I want to get on that light.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you want that light. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean. If Cheryl and the rest of the gang get a check, fine by me. Great. I just hope it's
Just period.
Fitting.
Yeah.
I hope it's fitting.
And that's the thing. Like we talk about this all the time, just being in regards to just being into movies.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go see shit with the hopes of absolutely liking that shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and if you get an inkling that something ain't gonna be good, guess what? It's not. Nah, I'm not going to sit in that seat.
Yeah, I'm not going to check it out. You know what I mean? But that is what it is. We're going to cut out of here. Shout outs to Chrissy Mack. Shout outs to Miss Smith. How you doing over there, gorgeous?
Miss Smithy.
Shout out to my brother, TSK1.
Peace.
Shout out to myself. Shout out to everybody watching Rap Delites on YouTube. Everybody watching on Facebook. Everybody listening on SoundCloud. We love y'all. Shout out to my man, Hawk G's.
Peace.
Everybody, we like to catch y'all next go round. Peace, peace, peace.
Peace out.
Like, comment, and share.
All that shit.
Yeah.
That
I'm gonna
really
get some
helps.
more of this juice up in there.
Rap Delites. Rap Delites. Rap Delites.